laid it down across.
You
Because the
can
center
hold it
bar.
with one finger maybe,
Yeah.
so it won't. Look at that.
Wow.
It's not even giving, so we probably could even
Go
Hold more.
heavier.
go heavier.
Go big.
Wow.
Well, that's the name of this challenge. Go big or go home.
Because
You
the
can
center
hold it
bar.
with one finger maybe,
Yeah.
so it won't. Look at that.
Wow.
It's not even giving, so we probably could even
Go
Hold more.
heavier.
go heavier.
Go big.
Wow.
Well, that's the name of this challenge. Go big or go home. This is not quite a dictionary, but I think it's even more important, you know, it's in a coloring book. You want to put it on?
Design and build the tallest skyscraper you can that supports the load of a golf ball using any of these materials. Drinking straws, paper clips, newspaper, tape. It says 4 toilet paper tubes, but we were given more materials. Salt or sand, and we use sand.
Okay. Now, we didn't have a golf ball, but we filled the ping pong ball with beans, okay? So, I'm going to put it on here, right?
Too much. The river was just too big.
Now pour about 1/3 of the water from the
Nice.
bottle
Judy, if you can't see. Don't you always like when people
onto
have
the
one
graduated
disability,
cylinder.
they
I don't understand.
For that,
Now pour about 1/3, it says push the ping pong ball onto the top
You
to
could probably
squeeze
touch
out
it
a
now.
small amount of water. We did
Okay.
that.
And
Now
if you do it on a
pour
clear
about 1/3 of the water
use
from
what
the
I use
bottle
is
into the
like
graduated
so
cylinder.
that
You know, there's a
into
big,
this.
we're gonna turn this off. I think we are the last.
So about this much of it.
But if you get this big pencil clear
Holding-
pencil jars or something like that, put the ice in there and the kids can watch. And it may pop.
Like it's not gonna pour.
Oh.
Is that what we're supposed to
Are we
do?
yeah, what are we doing here wrong?
She's not going to
Now
tell us.
pour about 1/3 of the water from the bottle into the graduated
Take
cylinder.
that off.
Thanks for the tip.
The tip of the day is.
Measure and
Don't bet
record
on-
the amount of water in the graduated cylinder as VO, pronounced V sub 0.
That's a verb. So that's what, 100, how much time?
Okay, and it says now, hold the ping pong ball on top of the bottle and invert it over the beaker. Hold the ball loosely against the opening so that some water is allowed to leak past the ball and onto the beaker. Don't jiggle or rotate the ball during this process.
Okay, let go of the ball. Let go of the ball.
There we go.
You get to a point where you have equalized air pressure, is what it is. And what's and this is hard to do the first time, that's why I want you to do it. But once you do this, you can use it as a comparison and do it on a really fair weather day, or you can go outside and do it on a changing weather day. And you can, it's a good thing, kids can all do this if you save enough soap. And the reason we use soapy is A, they're plastic, and B, it fits the ping pong ball.
Okay, cool.
Okay? And that's why you get enough to sneak out. Now, what you're doing, and you don't have to go through all the steps here, but it's to calculate if you've got a student who is really excited about this and is good in math, they could actually calculate the air pressure and compare it to what you really have.
Okay,
So how?
I would use 2 probably to fill it, or use a bigger one.
Well, you have to have something because it says you have to record
that amount of water that comes out.
That's why you
So
might
you've
use
either got
Right.
this
or something to
completely
put it on.
empty or-
And then dump it.
Right.
and then dump
Right.
it into something.
Right.
Or use a beaker with a bigger opening.
Right, right,
So it
and
would
then
pour-
pour it into a graduated cylinder, the speakers aren't accurate. But mostly, I mean, this is twofold. One is so you can really see how air pressure is measured. You're doing fine.
Thanks.
And the other, and you can just flip it up the other way, and then what you could do is then, the air pressure has changed a little bit. We marked it from earlier. The low line was where it was, so the air pressure's changed a bit from, do you see?
All right, yeah.
It's changed a little bit, and it should, as the day goes on, the air pressure changes. And
Well, and it's, the pressure's increasing,
it's
so
clearing, so. it
Right, it's
should
gonna
be
rise.
going
Going
up.
up.
It's
Okay?
getting to be much nicer.
So if you don't want to go to all the trouble of calculating with the graduated cylinders,
Just that observe the
You just mark
line.
the bottom.
Exactly, just do a better, this is more.
It's higher.
Higher because the day is good, okay? That's a fine thing to do, but I wanted to show you that you could, but I
That's
didn't give
cool.
you the more.